going to basically just do an updated video on how I apply my tape and hair extensions. So if you guys have been following my channel for a little while, you know that when I first started YouTube, I did a like how I apply my tape and hair extensions video. And honestly, when I look back at that video, I just cringe because it seems like so long ago. I'm pretty sure it was just like about a year ago. Just the way that I talked in front of the camera, I had like zero confidence. I wasn't really good at the YouTube thing, and I feel like I've grown a lot since then. So I thought it was time to do more of like an updated video and just do it a little bit better quality. As you guys can see, I have super short hair at the moment. I did just have my hair redone last week with some foils because I'm wanting to go a little bit lighter. So I did go to Olala Hair and Beauty. I will link her down below if any of you guys want to go and check her out. This is what my hair is looking like at the moment from the back. So the hair that I'm going to be applying today is from Human Hair Extensions online. I'm being 100% honest with you guys. I have tried so many brands of hair extensions, and these 100% hands down have been my ultimate favorite hair. The ones that I just have taken out from my hair, I actually had them in my hair for a year. Obviously I would still remove them and then like reapply them after 6 to 8 weeks, but I reapplied them so many times, and by the end of it they were still feeling 100% fine. I have now got new hair to apply today because I've started going a little bit lighter, and the other ones I did dye dark, which you guys would have seen if you follow my channel. I did like a video of dyeing my hair with my hair extensions, and I went from blonde to dark. So normally when I would apply other tape brands, I would have them in for 6 to 8 weeks, and then I would take them out and I would have to replace them completely. The hair extensions I have today are actually a little bit lighter than what my hair is, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to blend in really, really well. For a full head for my hair, I like to apply 60 to 80 pieces, but if your hair's a little bit longer, you could probably get away with 40. So the hair colors that I did order was 18/613, which is this one. So it's sort of like a foiled look. I've got this one in 40 pieces, and then I also got number 60, and I've toned it with also the purple shampoo. I have a mirror sitting right here in front of me, and then I've got another mirror on the table behind me here. So I'm going to be looking into this mirror and then seeing the back of my head in the mirror that I've got here. So obviously all you need for this video, you can have a comb if you want to use that to separate your hair for each layer. I'm just going to use my nails because I find it personally easier. Obviously you're going to need your tape and hair extensions. So for a full head, I would say 40 to 60 pieces minimum is required. If you have shorter hair like me, then you're going to require a little bit extra. I've also just got a bunch of hair clips to clip my hair out of the way while I'm applying them, and I do have my hair straightener as well for when I've just applied them. I like to seal them with the straightener. So basically with the hair, each little one comes with a little tab of tape. So all you need to do is just peel off the little blue sticker, and then it will be sticky underneath, and that's what you apply to your hair. All I basically do when I apply my extensions is I part my hair and then I clip it up out of the way and make sure there's no little flyaways. Then what I want to do is just take off that little blue sticky tab, and I'm going to apply the tape to my head. You don't want to apply it too close to your scalp. You want to make sure that when you stick two pieces together, it can freely flip upwards and downwards without pulling on any of your hair. Now, looking at this next to my hair, it does look quite a lot lighter, but I feel like once they're all in my hair, it's going to blend quite nicely, and I'll just put some curls through it. I can also tone it a little bit later if I feel like I need to. So I've just finished doing my first section of hair. So with this section here, I'm going to apply 3 tapes. I'm going to start by applying the one in the center first, and then I'll apply 2 on either side. Okay, so all I'm going to do is take off the little sticky part here. I find the easiest way to apply it is I'm going to look in that back mirror, and then I'm just going to stick that down in the center of my hair as best as I can. And you don't want to go too close to your scalp. So I'm going to place it about here. Once I've applied it, I'll just kind of like pull the extension up like this just to make sure it doesn't feel too tight. I'm going to do them quite close together because you don't want to go too close to the edges of your hair, because if you wear it up in a ponytail, they're going to be noticed. So you want to make sure you sort of stick like within a couple of centimeters of the edge of your hair, just so that they're not noticed when you do wear your hair up. Okay, so once I've applied that first layer of tape extensions, what I'm going to do is flick the hair up and then clip it up out of the way. And what you want to do is make sure you've only got the hair that's actually attached to the tape. So what I like to do is use a little comb or like something that's got a tail on it like this, and I kind of just pull off any hair that's not completely stuck to the tape. That's going to stop it pulling when you flip it up and down, and you really don't want them to feel uncomfortable. Stick that as best as I can to that tape. So I'm going to remove those clips there, and then let the hair flick back down, and then just do 3 little clamps. Okay, so I'm up to my next layer of hair, and I've just sectioned my hair from this time about where the top of where my ears start, and I've got it as straight as I can. So with this next layer, what I want to do is apply this color hair extension on the top, And then on the bottom, I'm going to be applying the one that's number 60. With the last one, I've got one more that I can apply to this row here. I'm just going to turn around and show you guys. Basically, I can't fit a whole extension because it's going to end up showing when I tie my hair up. So there's not quite enough room to apply the whole extension. So what I'm going to do is just cut this hair extension in half and then I'll like stick it to itself. This is what my second row is looking like from the back. So like I said, the next ones that I'm going to take are these ones here in the shade 60, and I've used the purple fudge shampoo on these to tone them down a little bit. My camera apparently just didn't feel like cooperating, and I just did half an extra layer. Luckily I noticed that it wasn't actually filming. So the next layer I've pretty much parted from in line with my eyebrows. With this layer, I'm going to go from outside to inside. So I've already done 3 on this side here. And then I'm just going to turn around and face this mirror, and I'm going to do 3 from the outside to the inside on this side, and that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys now that I'm up to my rows like closer to the top. Basically, they don't all have to be even. So if you have a look at the back of my hair now, you can see they're not all evenly spaced, but that's okay. Just as long as you can fit in as many as you can in each row without them being seen. And obviously you guys can tell these extensions are so much lighter than my hair, but when my hair is all out, it's going to be curled really pretty and they're going to blend in just fine. I didn't want to go any darker with the extensions because I am working on going lighter with my hair. Eventually my hair will be matching the extensions perfectly at the ends. So now I'm going to start applying the extensions closer up at the front edges of my hair. What I'm going to do is apply them kind of more on an angle. That way when my hair's in a high ponytail, they're kind of flipping up in the direction of like where the high ponytail is going to be, if that makes sense. My hair is super fine in this section of my head, so I need to make sure I don't go too close to my hairline. I'm going to again take that on an angle. I think I'm going to sort of part my hair closer to the center but still on this side a little bit. So that means I can take the extensions a little bit higher. Now if you guys do have longer hair than what I do, you don't need to take these extensions up as high as what I do. I only do it because my hair is shorter and I'm happy to style it in a way that you can't see them when they're placed up a little bit higher. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to apply them exactly how I am, but this is just how I like to do it because my hair is so short. So I might just do 2 there, and then I'm going to leave the rest of the extensions so that I can see what I need to fill in at the back of my hair. Okay, so this is how it's looking at the moment. I've pretty much just added 2 extra rows on the top of my hair. I'm just going to turn around and have a look at the back of my head and see where I think I need to add any extra ones. I think that's looking pretty good. I 100% need to add a couple more extensions a little bit higher up just so that it blends a little bit nicer. So I'm going to add a couple more sort of in this section here of my head. I'm pretty happy with how that's looking at the moment. I kind of just did a rough cut today because my razor comb has got super blunt, so it wasn't really making the hair cut like as nicely as it normally would. So now what I'm going to do is just kind of run the straightener through them just to blend them in that little bit nicer. So you want to take your hair with the extensions, grab the straightener, and you just like slightly curve it under. And that just helps tuck those ends away. So you guys can see that looks a little bit neater. And then put the straightener through and then curve it under slightly. I'm going to do it there and curve it under. You guys have no idea how excited I am to have